Alright, can you see all these types of bugs? I mean, they don't hurt, they don't bite, they just fly around, but they're everywhere. They're inside. I was trying to have lunch. I still got to clean up my dishes. I have to do that still. But they're even everywhere inside here, landing on me. Yeah, let me see if I can find. But actually, these are on the inside. Some are on the inside, some are on the outside. Okay, on my net thing. And then let me show you what it looks like outside. There's a few. Oh yeah, here's one right there inside. See him? Gosh. Ugh. Now I got to move this away so I could get out. They've landed on me, and I got to keep an eye every so often outside that they're not invading Milo, but he doesn't want to be inside. I've sprayed. Oh no, don't eat them, honey. Yuck. Are you eating those bugs? Don't be eating those bugs. No, 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 no. You don't eat those bugs. I'm going to have to keep a better eye on you. But that's the reality when you have a dog. And they're all over the ground. I mean, they're just, I've sprayed this homemade spray. I'll tell you about it when I turn the camera around. But look at this. This is a cluster of them all over something. All right, they're all over here. See, they're just flying around. Look at that, flying around my van. Look at that. Look. Oh, they're even, now they're all over my camera as I'm trying to film this for you guys. Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. Whew. They're flying, they're hitting me. I'm gonna have, I don't know what to do because Milo, I mean, he wants to be outside, and I keep spraying every so often with this natural spray, which does keep them a little bit. No, Milo, oh my gosh, I can't wait. I leave tomorrow. I don't think I can come. I'm not coming back. I'll turn the camera around. I can't even sit outside. Look at that. Well, they're on my chair. Now, I did spray my chair, so see, my chair doesn't have a whole lot on them. Oh, there's two, but that's better than the massive amount that's everywhere else. Oh my God. Oh, one just landed on me. Isn't that crazy? I mean, yeah, unbelievable. I just, God, I don't know what's got them all. Oops, sorry, that's my cap for my lens. Let me get that out of the way. Isn't that unbelievable? I mean, they were really even crawling a lot more than this on the ground here by the van. There's just a small amount of them because I keep spraying it with something that's natural. But oh my gosh, now they're on Milo's bed. I mean, I keep coming over here. I might have to spray his bed. Milo, are you okay? Where'd you go? Yeah, he's over here. I gotta keep an eye on where he goes. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. Let me turn this around, and then I'm gonna actually go take care of this area, spray it again. Keep an eye on Milo. But this is unbelievable. I just can't keep saying that word, unbelievable. Wow. I mean, I've been in places that had a lot of wasps before, and even that's crazy. You have to be inside because they'll be so bad. But I mean, I actually think that this is even far worse than the number of wasps that I've ever had to deal with because of the amount that's on the ground, flying around, inside the rig. Wow, look at my door. Oh God, the patient of the bugs. Oh gosh. Crazy. Oh gosh. Look at that. You don't want to be in this lifestyle if you get creeped out over bugs. I mean, honestly, you gotta have tough skin and tough mind to, honestly, to be in this lifestyle, because you will be dealing with bugs at some point or another, and through some seasons more than other. Okay, let me turn this around after I take care of this area around Milo. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but they're all over the screen that I have on my front windows. I think because it's hot and it's kind of humid too. It just seems kind of humid. I mean, it's about, yeah, it got pretty hot today. It's about upper 80s, and with the humidity, these things are just crazy today. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but they're all over these inside too. Some are out, some are in, on even my screen covers that I have for my front windows. Wow, massive amount of these things. I don't know, they're back over here now too. They're here and then they're gone and then they come back. I mean, they're less than what they were because I sprayed, but yeah, my goodness. Well, they seem to be the worst in the afternoon. So the morning isn't too bad and the evening isn't too bad. But boy, in that, you know, from 1 to about, or 2 to 5 or something, 6, they're really, really bad. I brought Milo in because that was just a little bit too much. But the spray does work. I made a homemade spray. Look, there's one right there. Gosh, they remind me of a roach, part roach and part fly. Oh gosh. I made a homemade spray though for mosquitoes. It has citronella, eucalyptus, lemongrass, and a bunch of other essential oils. And it did not work for the mosquitoes, I found out, but it has cut down the quantity of these guys. Not 100%, but it does cut it down a little bit. I noticed around, even around the net, around my chair. There's still only a few on my chair and a few around Milo, but they still start to come around a little bit more than I'm comfortable, and I don't want him eating them, and yuck. So yeah, I brought him in, and then I'll put him back out later when they're not so bad, towards the later part of the early evening. But yeah, but this is reality on the road. Sometimes you really have to deal with bugs, and not too many people talk about this, you know. I remember my whole year, I think, on the road, before I went on the road, the year I kind of listened to a lot of van travelers, never talked about all the problems with the bugs, you know, or mice or rodents or things like that, or wind. There's a lot of challenges, definitely. But I'd rather deal with these guys, at least they don't bite, than you know, massive amount of like ants in here. Or one time when I was coming back from Bend last year, yellow jackets were really, really bad last year. Horrible. So I am going to get some traps this year in case they do come out, get a little bit worse again. I'll be ready. Now the mosquitoes were really bad, and at one place I had like 70, I'm not kidding, 70 mosquito bites. I now have you know, repellents and things that will work. But yeah, it was, I'm not kidding, 20 just on this arm, 15 on this arm. I probably had 15 on my back, and then you count my legs. Oh my gosh, it was a massive amount. The mosquitoes were horrible early this year. Well, I guess early. I mean, I wasn't here, you know, last May. So it's hard to tell. I was in Utah, but they weren't bad there. One time, though, Kent and I did have to deal with a massive amount of flies at one place. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. They got inside. I had about 15 flies. Didn't have a fly swatter, so that was one thing I had to get on my list that I never had to deal with, was a lot of flies. Because you're trying to sleep and they're buzzing around, landing on you, and oh my gosh, I was so sleep deprived for several days that we were at this location, because I had hardly any means of killing them. So we moved, obviously. That was not good. And then one other time that probably was a little more challenging was at Lake Roosevelt, because there was deer flies, and they bite. Oh my gosh, they bite. They were a little bit bad at Upper Box Creek Canyon, but not horribly bad, just a little bit here and there of those deer flies. But yeah, so this is the reality on the road. I just wanted to bring that up. These are the challenges you can get. See, they're on here, on here. There's one crawling back in there. Had a couple up there, so I have to get rid of them. Yeah, get them out. So anyways, so invasion of the bugs, on the road. Oh gosh, lucky like I said, I have tough skin, tough mind. I've been camping and traveling since I was about 18 years old. So that's the good news, because yeah, nobody mentioned about all this kind of stuff, and mice and rodents and things like that you can battle on the road. So anyways, I just wanted to share this, but I'll be leaving tomorrow, and hopefully I won't have to come back here, but we'll see. But this is a close location. I can't disclose where I'm at, where I can get in and out into town, doctors, things like that, taking care of wrapping up my business. I'll have another video that will talk about how the doctor went, where am I looking at there, and then I leave tomorrow to go see if my passport came in. So I'll have a whole separate video on a new update of what is going on. But I am just glad that I get to leave here though tomorrow. Hopefully I won't run into any other issues at the next place I have to go to for a couple of days with any critters. We'll see. But I'm just hoping that everything will work out with getting my passport. So we'll see. That'll be one thing off my list. But anyway, so I will see you all in the next video, and I'm so thankful that you're here with me and traveling with me and just sharing my journey, and I get a chance to bring the beauty, there is beauty, of traveling. Again, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and just share it with you all. And I'm glad you're with me. All right, so I'll see you in the next video, and I love you all. Take care.